Taylor Swift, also known as Tay and T Swizzle, is an American singer-songwriter, record producer, and actress. She was born on December 13, 1989, in West Reading, Pennsylvania. She is 5'11" tall, and has said that she initially claimed to be taller than 5'11" early in her career, but then reduced her height to 5'10" because she felt that pop stars were not supposed to be too tall. Taylor's parents originally hoped she would become a businesswoman, so they gave her a gender-neutral name, Taylor, so that she would not be overlooked as a woman later in her business career. Now her net worth is approximately $570 million. She is a living enterprise. Taylor Swift is a leading figure in 21st century pop music. She was named the most successful female musician of the 2010s by Billboard. Her album sales and tours are particularly impressive, in an era when an album that sells over 1 million copies in the United States is considered a success. None of her albums from her first 6 albums have sold less than 4 million copies. She has sold out on all of her international tour. Actually, there is one that she could not sell out. On February 11, 2011, Taylor Swift performed in Korea as of her Speak Now World Tour. But because she was not well known in Korea at the time, it became the only show on the Speak Now World Tour that did not sell out. And when Taylor Swift took Korea after the concert, she even got on the subway and no one recognized her. However, her current status in Korea is different, and if she were to perform now, she would not only fill stadiums, but also sell tickets at a premium. Taylor Swift has been a self-proclaimed feminist since 2014. She has spoken out about feminism and women's rights in various speeches and interviews. She has also been a vocal supporter of the Me Too movement. In 2017, she sued a former record executive for sexual assault and settled for a symbolic $1. You can want who you want. As she admitted herself, her lyrics were very fairy tale-like. In fact, the song White Horse on her second album leads the song by comparing her ex-boyfriend to a prince on a white horse.
I'm not a princess, this ain't a fairy tale. I'm not the one you'll sweep off her feet.
In the album's prologue, she also maintains a clean image like a princess by saying that she firmly believes in fairy tales. This has led to some criticism that the song is childish, but it is important to remember that she was a teenager when she wrote the song. It is natural for teenagers to write about teenage love stories. She's a favorite of American parents. There are no drugs, sexually explicit scenes, crime, or leaked nude selfies. Compared to Miley Cyrus or Christina Aguilera during her sophomore album, many people think it's better. Taylor's most prominent musicality can be attributed to her role as a singer-songwriter. She either solely or co-writes, composes, and produces all of her songs. Her third album, Speak Now, only lists Taylor Swift's name in the songwriting credits for all the songs. She often composes initial song ideas on her phone's voice memo app, showing that inspiration can strike anywhere. This is truly amazing. It is common for 5 to 6 people to work on a song together, and even more than 10 people in some cases. She has donated to numerous organizations and has even established an educational foundation in her hometown in her name, worth about $500,000. Her most recent donation, as of September 2016, was $1 million to help with flood relief in Louisiana. She has been called a philanthropist by the media for being named the world's most generous singer 4 years in a row. In June 2015, Apple announced Apple Music for free for the first 3 months after launch. And surprisingly, Apple planned not to pay artists any plays during that time. In response, Taylor Swift announced that she would be removing her music from Apple Music. After her open letter was published, Apple promised to pay artists during the free trial period. Because Apple's decision not to guarantee artists any plays was unfair, Taylor's demand was justified. She said her favorite TV show was Friends.
Favorite TV show of all time?
Friends.
She is a natural blonde. Her mother is also a natural blonde, so it seems she got it from her mother's blonde genes. The hair color in the music video for Shake It Off is Taylor's real hair color. Taylor Swift's way of holding a pen is different from the usual way. Normally, you hold a pen with your thumb and index finger, and support it with your middle finger. However, Taylor Swift holds a pen with her index finger and middle finger, and supports it with her thumb. This way of holding a pen is said to be ergonomic, and it is surprisingly easy to adapt to. She performed the song style from her 1989 album on the Victoria's Secret stage. Her long height, figure, and physique, which did not lose to the models, made the stage a hot topic, and the song also had a comeback. In 2007, she was chosen as the model for Rapunzel in Disney's Disney Dream Portraits, a series of commercials that reproduce scenes from fairy tales with famous models in collaboration with photographer Annie Leibovitz.